Welcome to this video playing codysf. Probably the way to pronounce that, but it's a French flag. Okay, so we got a King's Indian. I'm going to play h3 bishop g5. That's a line I recently looked at a bit with a student of mine, and it's something that I also recommended in this old repertoire series of mine, the d4 repertoire. And it's still a good line. It's just kind of, yeah, sometimes you lose sight of things. Yeah, you play something and you think it's quite good, and then you try out something else, and then you remember, wait, why don't I play this one in the first place? Was there a reason for it? And then you kind of recognize, there was no real reason. It's just kind of, I don't know, slipped off the radar. Okay, takes him some time here. The early h6 is normally something that white welcomes, because the pawn might get a target with queen d2, for example, gaining a move, or sometimes the light squares are a weakness. So yeah, so here I have bishop d3 or knight f3. I'm playing bishop d3, putting the bishop on c2. Yeah, knight h5. Black is trying to force the f5 move. In this case, I can play g3 as well. Yeah, let's just play g3 and prevent f5. Probably will play it anyway, as usual. But it looks like it shouldn't work, yeah, with bishop on d3 and the queen on d1. c5. That's an uncommon combination of moves. Playing knight a6 and then c5. Okay, so I wonder, what about knight f3 here? Is this okay, or how do I play this in the first place? Or bishop e2, pushing the knight back. Maybe the bishop on d3 is not badly placed, but I can go for that here and develop now. Won't be easy for him to play f5, absolutely not. So go back. I'm a bit mystified what black is doing here. Is he going for a b5 or f5 stuff? Okay, I play g4 here. Queen to b6. Queen c2, knight b4, and then f5. This is the idea. Okay, I also absolutely don't mind to trade queens, of course. Okay. My idea is h5 to force or provoke g5, which is, as usual, very nice for white. It's a very strangely played game. So I want to kick this knight. Probably have to start with a3. I know that I don't threaten it. Really? No, he goes back. What kind of account is that? Let me check that. It's got 7,000 games, so it's probably not a computer. It looks a little bit like a computer game, because he's just I don't really get this shuffling. Some of the moves, rook e8, d8 and stuff. It looks kind of mystifying. Okay, so let's see. I have queenside ideas. b4. Would love to trade the light squared bishop and get the knight to f5. Let's get one knight to g3 first, and then see what we can do. I can also just play b4. Maybe I should do that. This threatens the b pawn. Yeah, I think I should do that. I've got everything covered there, so I can go b4 and just threaten to take on c5 and take one of the b pawns. Okay, he does it like that. Can take and rook b6. It's not particularly bad, but I'm not sure. Piling up on the b file doesn't really make that much sense.
Draw offered.
No, of course not. Well, let's see how to do that. Don't really see how to. If I don't see how to improve at the moment. Maybe I should have taken, actually. Maybe I should have taken. Yeah, it's not so easy. I would like to trade the light squared bishop, but I don't see how. I wonder if a4 is a move. a4, a5. I guess I should take there on. I should take on c5 in the first place. It's difficult to get something done without that. So let's take it. So I'm piling up there, but still, it's not easy to make any headway. a4, a5. I can go over here, king to a2, covering the a pawn. Maybe I should play knight. Maybe knight b5 is in fact an idea. No, not really, yeah. But maybe knight b5 in a situation where when he has to, if he takes, I'm very okay. Oh, he doesn't. Okay. We get this knight over to c3. I don't really have to guard the f5 square.
Time warning.
Maybe a4, a5. Maybe I can get this in. Rook a3, bishop d2, and so on. For later a5. Only thing that's not working. Okay. Let's go back. Let's cover like that. Okay. It's not so easy to actually win still. As nice as it looks. I will win on time, but that's not a time win. I mean, white is just completely in control, so it just takes
Black
a while.
Forfeits on time.
It just takes a while, but at the end I will get in a5, and this is just, he's just sitting there in his bad position. Yeah, that's yeah, well, some very unexpected moves. And it's quick, like queen b6 and rook e8 and rook d8. It's kind of mysterious. But okay, that's not. He's not a computer. It's a 7,000 game account. So no cheating going on. Yeah, this kind of position is just very comfortable. White has all the space. It's quite typical if queens are traded in the King's Indian. Yeah, not in every position, but in those kind of space advantage positions, queen trade is normally favoring white, who's got more space. And yeah, well, usually you don't want to trade that much if you are the one with more space, but here we have this situation where white has expanded very much, and this can leave his king vulnerable, and the queen trade is very, very okay here for white. Yeah, this structure is very nice and very one-sided. It's just not completely clear how I actually should win it. I think I probably could have gotten in b4 earlier. I have to play it with b4, I think. Otherwise, I don't get the position opened. I mean, this was, I think I'm okay all the way. Always kept a big edge. Oh no, the system is lagging a lot. Oops. Yeah, I mean, if we look at the final position, I think I got more earlier, but this is still very nice. If we think about this, let's say he cannot do much more than shuffle. And let's see, how am I going to play? Let's say I'm preparing to the utmost. I'm going, do I go knight d1? I guess. If he takes here, yeah, I'm taking with the pawn here, and I got knight here or to f5. So this is not possible. He's going something like nothing, knight here, nothing, and a5. This is what I'm going for. Takes. Let's say we trade off everything. Here, this kind of position. It's very difficult for black to hold. Yeah, I have a huge space advantage. d6 is weak, f5 is weak. Bishop will come here, and I'm going to invade with the king while he has absolutely zero counterplay. He has some chances to hold this, but I think they are relatively slim. The comp is on plus 1.6, which is, yeah, I mean, it's more assuring than it showing 0. But another idea, by the way, is here bishop. That's important, really. Is bishop to a4. Oh, that's the wrong arrow. Bishop to a4, and maybe get those traded so that I can ultimately sink in the knight to f5. If I get an unchallenged knight to f5, this would be a disaster. Yeah, d6 and h6 are weak. Yeah, that was nice. Okay, well, thanks for watching.